5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Right now at 4, we are in a weather alert as more rain falls all across the bi-state. Let's go ahead and take a live look at the radar. We've seen steady rainfall throughout the St. Louis area today, and showers are expected to continue through the evening. We want to thank you for joining us at 4. I'm Brent Solomon.
And I'm Kay Quinn. While no severe weather is popping up, strong storms could impact areas south of St. Louis. Weather First Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell joins us now to break down that forecast.
Well,
Scott?
that's why we have our weather alert going here. Not only that, but we are expecting some of the roads around St. Louis to get damp again this evening, if not drenched, if you get under one of those heavier showers as they're beginning to push in from the west and even develop overhead right now. That's a look over at Worldwide Technology Raceway, downtown, lots of clouds. It looks ominous. There's nothing severe and nothing overly strong right now, but that chance of a few evening strong storms certainly there, particularly going south and southeast of St. Louis, where isolated gusty wind and hail are possible out of the strongest storms, which will be southeast of St. Louis. Quick little radar tour here around the metro area. We've had off and on showers throughout the day. Right now, kind of focused in on the area through the Chesterfield Valley as a heavier showers approaching the Boom Bridge right now. Also down 55, just had a pretty heavy shower. Not really any thunder showing up here, sliding on towards the east. All of our thunder, and that's 57 strikes here as you get closer down towards the Arkansas border. And that's where it's more unstable, and that's where we're more likely to see storms that amount to something versus ours, which will produce some downpours and maybe a little bit of lightning, but not a tremendous amount. This is going to be moving through this evening. Again, the timing during the evening rush hour means we're going to have to slow down, take it a little easy on those roads at times this evening, but it's all pushing out of here by later this evening, at least in the metro area. By 9, 10 o'clock, the rain chances really start winding down. We'll talk about improvement and a warm-up for the weekend in a few minutes, Kay.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Scott. Remember, your Weather First forecast is always available, even when we're not on the air. Download the free 5+ streaming app on your Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV. Just search KSDK in your app store. Right now, St. Louis police investigating a deadly shooting at a North City gas station.
The overnight shooting leaving a man dead and a young child with critical injuries. Diamond Palmer joins us live from police headquarters. And Diamond, that first incident is tragic enough. Now we're learning of a second shooting at that same gas station.
Well, Brent and Kay, tragic is certainly the word this afternoon. There was actually a call for shots fired again. That happening at 1 p.m. just hours ago, and police were seen laying down dozens of evidence markers this evening. We're still working to find out how many shots were fired and if it's connected to last night's deadly shooting. That shooting happening on North Broadway just before 11 p.m. inside of the Convenience Express in the Baden neighborhood. That's in North City. Police confirmed to us 34-year-old Lamarco Sharp was killed after he was shot several times in the leg, arm, and groin. They say just hours before the shooting, Sharp was celebrating his sister's graduation and went to the gas station to play slot games. Police also say a 6-year-old was shot but is expected to survive. Family tells us there is no relation between Sharp and the little boy. Now, 5 on your side was the first to talk to Sharp's mother, who told us her son leaves behind 4 children of his own and 6 siblings.
I'm very upset that we allow things to go on and we just go on the next day and mop up and clean up somebody's blood, wipe off some chairs, and we continue on with business. We should have closed maybe a day. We should have had a timeout. But I guess they do what they want to do. This is their city, and they can have it.
Now, police say that there are no suspects in custody and they are on the run. Meanwhile, the owner of Convenience Express said to us that it has had problems in the past and, of course, recently, but he says, quote, he is wanting to keep his business open for his community. Reporting live here at police headquarters, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
All right, thank you, Diamond. Now to an update on a deadly triple shooting in South St. Louis County. Hours ago, police announced a 4th suspect has been arrested. Police say 20-year-old Trevor Daly pulled the trigger in the February 7th shooting that killed Colin Courtwright and Tyree Williams and injured another teen. Investigators say the teens planned a robbery while buying marijuana cartridges. 3 others are also charged in the shooting, including 2 Oakville High School seniors. Right now, St. Louis police looking for the man who injured a teen in South City. The shooting happened about 3:15 yesterday at the intersection of South Grand and Keokuk. The 15-year-old boy said he was in a vehicle with a parent when they were cut off by a white vehicle. The suspect got out and fired shots at them. The victim was then driven several blocks away to an alleyway on Alabama. He was then taken to a hospital with critical injuries.
Right now, St. Louis police looking for whoever broke into several cars in the Central West End overnight. Thieves broke into at least 4 cars outside of the Planet Fitness on Lindell between 10:30 and 12:30. An employee is one of the victims. Planet Fitness tells 5 on Your Side the local franchise group is assisting police in the investigation. Today, Michael Cohen was back on the stand again in the hush money trial of former President Trump.
It was a day of tough questioning, all centered on Cohen's credibility. NBC's Alice Barr reports from Washington.
In their second day of cross-examination, defense lawyers for former President Trump on a mission to discredit the prosecution's central witness, Michael Cohen, Mr. Trump's one-time lawyer and fixer. The Trump team grilling Cohen over his criminal record, his bias against the former president, and his past admissions of lying under oath, seeking to show his critical testimony cannot be trusted. Testimony that ties together documents and witnesses and puts former President Trump at the heart of a scheme to silence adult film star Stormy Daniels about an alleged affair in the final days of the 2016 campaign, and then illegally hide Cohen's reimbursement for the hush money payments. All allegations the former president denies.
There's no case, there's no crime. It's a disgrace that it was allowed to happen.
In sometimes heated questioning, defense lawyer Todd Blanche tried to poke holes in Cohen's recollections of conversations with Mr. Trump about the alleged hush money scheme. Blanche asserting over and over that was a lie. At one point, Cohen said, quote, "I believe I spoke to Mr. Trump about the Stormy Daniels matter during one key phone call." Blanche shooting back, quote, "We are not asking for your belief. This jury does not want to hear what you think happened." The defense also played clips from Cohen's podcast expressing his deep desire to see Mr. Trump go to prison.
But revenge is a dish best served cold. And you better believe I want this man to go down and rot inside for what he did to me and my family.
As the jury weighs Cohen's credibility, more Republican lawmakers watching on, pledging support for their party's presidential candidate. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
The city of St. Louis makes another list. The new Census Bureau data that ranks it as one of the worst when it comes to population loss.
And healing the community over barbecue when you can join the kickoff of Grill to Glory.
And we take you back 56 years to the days when the now vacant Millennium Hotel was a thriving destination on the riverfront.
And don't forget the Photos of Honor campaign, sponsored by Schnucks, is now underway. You have until May 28th to round up at the register at all area Schnucks stores. The money raised goes towards scholarships for spouses and children of fallen and wounded service members and first responders. 5 on Your Side is a proud partner of the Photos of Honor campaign.